Chad, I need you to come with me really quick and just take into consideration that maybe you do not understand the importance of pronouns, and that as a socialist, economic equality is really all that you're concerned with because you sit in a seat of privilege, right? That you don't have to take this into consideration because it doesn't apply to you. Okay, but for transgender comrades, for many people out there, it does apply to us. And if you haven't noticed, we're fighting for our lives. In Florida, they're passing laws to take away transgender children. This is important. This isn't just about pronouns in the bio, okay? This goes a lot further than that, doesn't it? And for comrades out there, it is especially important, especially for cis het comrades out there that look like me, read this book. And if you haven't heard of this book or author, please give Leslie Feinberg a Google. The book is called Trans Liberation Beyond Pink or Blue. Because it is legally mandated that all our lives must fit into one of those two tiny boxes, many of us actually face imprisonment or institutionalization merely because we don't. We live under the constant threat of horrifying violence. We have to worry about what bathroom to use when our bladders are aching. We are forced to consider whether we'll be dragged out of a bathroom and arrested or face a fist fight while our bladders are still aching. It's an everyday reality for us. Human beings must use toilets. The book goes on to say later, many of us have identities that we no longer have language for. Are you a guy or what? We are the anvils, and that question hammers us daily. For us, the question requires more than a one-worded answer. It seems as though everyone who questions the totality of who we are, whether they despise us or admire us, thinks that the answer to the question, are you a woman or a man, will illuminate our identities. But for some of us in this room, the ground we have staked out in the space between those two poles is precious. There is no one word at this time that will put the question of our identities to rest. It's a great book. Definitely check it out if you get the time. And anyone in the United States who is a comrade or calling themselves one or calling themselves a socialist, I don't know if you are, Chad, but they're not concerned with misogyny, racism, transphobia, homophobia, etc., then I am looking at you sideways. I'm looking at you a little bit of suspicion. Solidarity, comrades.